All right, we'll try this again. So we talk about setting the metering valve on these motors. And what that means is what we're doing is we want to set how much fuel is going to the motor in idle. And what we mean by an idle is there's a little roller valve in here, and it's got a little notch in it. And how you set these is you want these, they want 30% leak down. So as you see, we got 100 pounds of air going to it, and we want roughly 30 pounds going through that valve. So how you adjust that is you just change this little deal here, and you can see it changes it quite a bit, no more than you move it. So we got this set at 30 pounds right now, or 30% leak down. That's where you want it for an naturally aspirated 540 cubic inch Chevy. It's very critical on these naturally aspirated motors because you're only running one set of jets. The tractor is a completely different animal. The tractor, it has a huge pump on it, and basically how I set it when I got it first started is I just blew through the damn thing to where just barely any air would go through it when blowing it. Set it up, bam, started right up. These are a lot more temperamental. So that's how you set the metering valve on this. I've been waiting for these gauges to get here. They're here. I've got it set now. So now we can begin on a lot of the little fine tuning things. I'm hoping to have this thing running next weekend. I'm still waiting on a couple things. Let me go over here and shut this off real quick. I guess I need to get my welder up here to the new garage. I don't have 220 in here yet, so I can't really I need to do some stuff inside the chassis. But other than that, I think we're about ready to go with this. One thing you do on these is at an idle, we had to set these at 10 thousandths clearance. That's where I've been messing with that with the feeler gauges all week. So I got them set at 10 thousandths. We got everything set. So fuel-wise, we should be ready to go. One other thing I found out this week, so we run older Dart 360 heads. So an older Dart 360, come to find out, I had the wrong spark plugs in it. And what I mean by the spark plugs, there's two different types of spark plugs. One's called a peanut plug. They're really short. They have a taper deal on it, and there's absolutely no what I call sealing gasket or sealing ring on it. We had those peanut plugs in it, and they're really short. After talking to some people, we put the longer plugs in it that we think it needs to go in these motors. Dart, at some time, they changed what plugs work in these aluminum heads. They started out with the peanut plugs, then they went to the longer gasketed plugs. So we think we had the wrong plugs in it. We thought we had a kink in the fuel line, and we had a fuel pump that wasn't any good, and we had a metering valve that was wore out, and we couldn't figure out why we couldn't run. And I'm hoping with all this changes we made, by next weekend we have this thing up and going. Like I said, I need to do some wiring in the engine compartment, do a little welding in there, make some gauge brackets, stuff like that, and then we should be ready to rock and roll with this. But like I said, we're really looking forward to this summer. I thought I'd make this little quick video. I finally got all these parts so I could do all this stuff, and we're really getting excited. I still don't know who's going to drive this thing this summer because the daughter's going to be gone. But we'll get something worked out. So I hope we'll see everybody this summer and get this thing out of here in the next 30 days and get the tractor in here and start getting it all put back together. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.